Hello YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Day, whatever today is, it's certainly Monday, I know that much, but I haven't worked out yet from the stats quite what the day is. Back in the park this afternoon, following the Garmin training plan still. So this week, well today is just a easy mild run, so just one loop of the park really, so just finished that, probably faster than I needed to, but it felt reasonable today, not in terms of it was any less effort, but just in terms of just the running form. It didn't feel quite so alien. It's still ugly. It's still probably nowhere near where it really should be or needs to be, but there's been some improvement, so that's a good thing. So I'll drop that in the corner somewhere what the plan is for this week. It's not too different from last week in terms of what the exercises are. There's a cadence one, which is in, which will be interesting. I haven't done a cadence one. Obviously, I think the expectation will be obviously to keep the footfall in a regular rhythm. So I'll have to try and find a playlist just to help me keep that momentum, as I'm not sure if the application itself will help while I'm out on the run, so I can probably cheat a little bit that way. And because it was only basically 1 mile, haven't bothered with the zombies run mission. I didn't think it was going to be worth even starting one, because it was going to be over before well, the run was going to be over before the mission would have ended, so there we go. So when I left you last, which was on Friday, so Saturday, yes, managed to get the parkrun in with the negative splits. Somebody asked me afterwards how were the negative splits, to which my answer was as horrible, but that's what they're supposed to be, so that was fine. It did end up being a bit of an interesting morning. Unfortunately, one of the other run directors, I'll use the correct phrase, unfortunately was taken ill. She's recently had a baby, so I think baby had brought a bug into the house, and you can imagine the rest. So when we woke up on Saturday morning, there was a post in the RD chat saying that she wouldn't be able to make it and could somebody else take over. So Kirsten, my other half, was probably the best placed, so we took that up. So that meant we had to then get up, dash over to the other side of the city to pick the equipment and kit up, and get to park to do setup. So it ended up being a little bit of a longer morning with my negative splits that I intended to do. So managed to sort of get the timing not too bad race. So I did a little bit of sort of pre-trotting away from the main group until the start was called, and then sort of backpacked it, well, back of the packed it, should I say, and sort of just ran my own pace really. Which is one thing parkrun is good for. You can certainly run at your own speed. You don't have to worry about what anybody else is up to. So yeah, got through that, and then through the finish funnel, dropped my token off, and then kept going to do the sort of last half a mile or so, the fastest negative split. So yeah, that was horrible. And then helped with the takedown, packed everything up to get into the hut, etc. So yeah. It was a little bit more manic as a result on Saturday, but such are the joys. But yeah, it all went well. 169 runners it was in the end, all got to parkrun in the park on Saturday as a result. So that's the takeaway from all of that. My moaning and suffering. Just need to get on with that. So yeah, pretty tired legs on Saturday afternoon. As a result, but not too bad once I'd rested them on Saturday. So I said, I didn't have really any major problems or niggles on the run today, which is good. So that sort of brings us all up on where I am now with the remaining weeks. So tomorrow I'm back in the gym in the morning, so I'll get a new set of exercises from my trainer in the gym tomorrow. So I think I've seen the hint of what they are. What we don't yet know is what the weights for them are going to be. So tomorrow will pretty much be baseline setting with the trainer, what the weight should be based on where I am and when I'm able to lift, etc. So that will be fun in the morning session. It does normally mean I hurt a little bit more, as I will probably be in a couple of cases weighing heavier and then going lighter and messing around. It's just the day one, but once we've got that settled and we know where we are, we know what the progression is. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So the next run will be on Wednesday, so that'll be the next day you'll get a update. I'll put my parkrun time up, although I'll put the parkrun gun time rather than my sort of chip time off my watch, because obviously I was doing a training course. I've got no actual idea what my 5k over the course will be. I can only go by the parkrun one, so it will be longer than the usual one, but I'll make a note of that. But again, just to keep things honest and transparent, I'll post that up in the corner, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Another negative split on Saturday, looking at the calendar, so parkrun's going to get used the same way for that. So that's where we're at, and I'll check in with you again on Wednesday. So thanks for watching, and catch you all then. Take care in the meantime. Bye.